Coming right to the name of the Lord Supreme. Wanted to build you on today's Supreme Math. Obviously, today's November 1st, 2022. And when we're dealing with today's Supreme Mathematics, we're dealing with knowledge. Now, I wanted to build on, what me and my brothers was building on earlier in regards to, the passing of Takeoff and how I correlated with knowledge. Now, when we're dealing with the idea of knowledge, we're dealing with look, listen, observing, and also respecting. That means assessing the situation, taking the time to look around, know your surroundings, evaluate the situation, meaning ask questions. Is this a good place for me to be at? Is this somewhere where I belong, where I need to be? Analyzing the situation, taking it down. Where is my surroundings? Who am I around? What type of place is this? What do they do over here in this area? You know what I'm saying? Observing of your surroundings, the who am I around? What am I dealing with? Am I dealing with a bunch of crazy people over here in this area? What is the demographic? Things of that nature. And then you're dealing with the respecting, knowing and understanding when it's time for you to go. That's showing respect to where you at. Now, the reason why I wanted to build on this topic on his own in regards to Takeoff is because my thing is, when you build it on being a philanthropist, being a multi-million-dollar rapper, there are certain things that you have to place limits on. Now, what do I mean when I say place limits on? Now, I just gave you the whole breakdown on what knowledge is. Knowledge is the foundation of all things in existence. Knowledge is to know. It's to look, listen, observe, and also respect. Knowledge is symbolic to the black man. Now, when we are talking about knowing your limits, it's not limiting you. It's knowing what you can do, what you should do, and what you shouldn't do, and what you are not supposed to do at all, under no circumstance. Now, the reason why I want to go in on this type of topic is because as a man, there are different levels in life that we deal with. We put ourselves in different positions. We live different ways of life. We have different ways that we function and operate in our society that we live in our community. And there's ways that people see you operate under those pretenses. So with this man, Takeoff, he wasn't being aware of where he was at. The reason why I'm saying that is because and understand you went to a bowling alley. Was you supposed to go to that bowling alley? I don't know. Maybe you just made an appearance there. Maybe you just wanted to be there to show love to Houston. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. However, you took it upon yourself to go to a dice game on the side in the alleyway. Now, let's back this all up. Why is that all correlated to today's supreme mathematics of knowledge? Well, I just said you have to look. You have to look where you at. You got to listen. You got to hear you have to hear the news of what type of town I'm in. What type of city am I in? Are these people in this city crazy? What do I know about Houston? Is Houston a turn-up city? Is it a city that is very dangerous for an individual as myself to be in for a period of time? Is this somewhere where I need to be at longer than what I need to? Probably not. Now, listening, observing. When you go out there, be well aware of what's happening. You cannot sit here and be a multi-million-dollar rapper, a philanthropist, and all of these titles when you're not doing the knowledge and being aware of what you're doing. Let me give you this. I'm gonna put myself in the example, because knowledge itself is applied to self, to you. You are everything that you encompass, embody, and learn and live out. So I'm gonna put it like this. Let's just say I am a multi-million-dollar investor. I know a lot of brothers that I grew up with. They see me come up. They see me do my thing. They even see me go through hardships. As I got older, I began to level up my way of thinking, my education, whatever the case may be. Long story short, I go to my hood, which is where I'm at right now, Bridgeport, Connecticut. And I decided to go to my own project neighborhood where I grew up at, which is PT, Venice T. Barnum. See a couple of brothers playing dice and decide to help myself with my niggas to go play dice. Now, let's just consider everything that we're looking at. Was that a smart move? Absolutely not. Was that a dumb move? Yes, it was. Why? Because even though you are showing love and equality to the place where you once grew up at, that doesn't mean you overstay your welcome by taking the unnecessary steps of putting yourself in danger. I could put myself in danger because there could be somebody or some dude out there that could want to off me because they know what type of person I am now, and they see me and I'm growing up and I got these assets, I got this money, I got this glow, this prestige on me now. We can't afford to think that just because we grew up in our hood that we welcome to go back. Not saying that you're not welcome to go back. What I'm saying is you have to be a little bit more precautious in your attempt to go to people that you feel got love for you because you made it out. A lot of individuals sometimes don't have love for you because you made it out because they want you to be right where they at. Now, how am I tying this all into never overstay your welcome and never do things that's out of pocket when you're not in your own hometown? Now, I'm going to tell you like this. If he was in his own hometown in North Atlanta, it'd be different. Because then you could probably puzzle things, put things together. But who really knows the whole story except the people that was with them? I'm just paraphrasing from what was told, what I've seen, and how I'm breaking it down and applying it to knowledge and applying it to myself. See, when we're dealing with knowledge, we're dealing with not just information. It is being consciously aware. Being aware means being circumspect in your perspective of what you see throughout your life. Meaning that you take the time to look around and know where the hell you at and what you're doing and who's watching you. You can't sit up here and splurge your blessings and your luxuries on other people and think that they're going to just accept it, because they're not. Not saying that he was doing that. And the funny thing about it is we all know that Takeoff is one of the most quiet ones in the group. He doesn't really say too much. So how did this man end up getting shot? What was happening? What really took place? Who really knows? The people that was there. Nobody knows what happened until they understand that. The only people that really do know is the people that's there. So I'm not gonna, really stress this out too much. But what I will do is I just wanted to add on and give you an understanding of how I applied today's Supreme Mathematics knowledge to Takeoff's situation of him passing. My condolences to his family. I trust them with it. They grieve peacefully and they're able to learn something from this situation. And, I trust them with, if he has daughters or children, that they're really well taken care of. Y'all take something from this and learn something from this matter, because this is a very serious matter. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, this can happen to anybody. So please be aware of your surroundings. Please be aware of what you're doing and how you're doing it. And please make sure that you always take the time to know where you're at and know what you're doing. Because there's nothing worse than being unaware in an area where you're not known at, or an area where it's not your home. Peace to all fathers and nation. Teach the babies, get money.